let me ask you something. When you confronted the EPA and you showed them your research, you told them that you're putting people in harm's way, I'm guessing you got promoted and they gave you that extra parking spot and they congratulated you and took your work and now they're implementing safety measures. Am I right?
In a way you are. Interestingly, when I did this, I did it when President Reagan's administration was going out and President Clinton's was coming in. And that's the transition point where the 503 rule was created, where EPA was reorganized, its research division, the Office of Research and Development, was reorganized to make it more politically manageable. It's a time when we went as scientists at EPA from freely publishing our research to having to send it to EPA headquarters to get approval for policy-related implications.
This was under Clinton?
That was under Clinton when it happened. The interesting thing you'll see is that when my 2 papers in Nature were published in 1996 and 1999, EPA's administrator under President Clinton and the assistant administrator over the Office of Research and Development shut down my research and met with industry executives in the Office of Water. This happened. The head of the Office of Water Management, Wastewater Management, met with executives of Synagro, the largest sludge applier in the United States, to decide what to do about my research. Synagro provided false allegations of research misconduct against me, which an EPA employee attending those meetings distributed. EPA's assistant administrator for the Office of Research and Development sent an email to my lab director in Athens. Her name was, the head of the Office of Research and Development was Noreen Noonan, sent an email to my lab director, Dr. Rosemarie Russo, saying she was so mad she could spit nails, and she ordered my lab director to be transferred. While all of that was going on, President Reagan's head of Office of Research and Development, who had recently retired, invited me to talk about my Nature paper at a meeting of the United Nations, a conference held there. He even recommended me, that was Dr. Bernard Goldstein, President Reagan's head of the Office of Research and Development, recommended me for promotion to GS-15. The Clinton administration appointees threw a wrench in that, stopped my promotion. I appealed that and filed a labor complaint with the Department of Labor. I ended up getting that promotion to 15 that Dr. Goldstein had recommended me for, but that shows the huge change in EPA from the Reagan administration to the Clinton administration, where it went to political control beginning in 1993.
So the minute that Vanilla Ice and neon spandex was making its way on the scene, sewage sludge just became a commodity, and that commodity started dictating politics.
Exactly. Awesome.